Freedom. Have you ever noticed that when a sheet of newspaper is laid on the ground for whatever purpose, it seems to catch your eye with an interesting article? It always appears to be far more intriguing spread on the floor than ever it did when you were reading it properly, and you'll find you're standing peering downwards in an effort to read the bits you somehow missed. Just such a sheet caught my eye the other day, and the main heading read, "Bid for Freedom." It was about a man in jail, Stafford Jail, some years ago. He'd scaled the prison wall when no one was looking. He'd run through the town, hoping to escape. Obviously, he wanted his freedom. And as I turned away, my eye caught another article which spoke about the importance of freedom of speech. Freedom must be in the air, I thought, and then I saw an advert on the same page for the usual offer, buy two, get the third one free. And there also was an article on the need for free parking close to the town centre. Well, we're all for that, aren't we? And last but not least, there was a well-known store offering free home delivery if you purchased goods over a certain amount. And all of this was on one sheet of newspaper. So it set me thinking about all the sorts of freedom that were on offer. The prisoner obviously wanted to be on his own, to do what he wanted, when he wanted, with no restrictions. But surely that was a false freedom. Wouldn't he be continually looking over his shoulder all the time, expecting a hand to descend on his shoulder and be arrested? Now that's not freedom. And buy two, get one free. Well, we all fall for that, don't we? But we know really that we're paying enough for the two to cover the third one anyway, so it's not really free, and probably we only wanted one in the first place. And then free parking, well, that's a nice thought, but it's usually limited to 30 minutes in the hour or every 2 hours, so it's restricted. And then free delivery, well, again, this is restricted to folk who spend a lot of money in the store, so it's not for us all. And then freedom of speech. We all know that that's important, and at the moment we're lucky to live where we do because we are not restricted. But try speaking openly in one of these countries where war's going on, or ideologies are going so strongly ahead that people daren't even breathe. And freedom there would not be tolerated. So, what is then free? Really free? And I thought, well, the sky, the earth, the sea, the grass, the stars, the air that we breathe, all given by God, our Creator, purely for our enjoyment, freely given, nothing to pay. And the greatest free gift of all, of course, comes from God, His Son, Jesus Christ. Now, He loved us so much, and I can't think why, but He did. And He paid the ultimate price of laying down His life so that we might have the hope of heaven and life which is everlasting. Now that's what I call a free gift. No strings attached, no pressure brought to bear. The ball is very firmly in our court. He's left the choice to us as individuals, and we can accept it or we can reject it. Who in their right minds would turn down a gift like that? Not me. And now a prayer. Your word, Lord, sheds light on uncertain times. I am so thankful to call you Lord, because there is power in your name. Your gift of salvation releases one from the bondage of my sin. Thank you. Thank you, for this is freedom, like no other. As the psalmist says, I will walk about in freedom, for I have sought out your precepts. Amen.